私、今まで数えきれないくらいたくさんの夜を過ごしてきたけど、今夜は一等いい夜だね。
Maddie smiles as she takes the cup of tea I made. What makes you think that?
どうしてかな。あ、リツくんがデザートにいちご大福を用意してくれてたのとか結構大きいと思う。
That's what makes this the best night ever, huh? Maddie looks so serious that I can't help but laugh.
そんな小さなことが大事なのです。人生とはそういうものなのです。
Yes. She puts her cup down, crosses her arms, and nods knowingly.
ほら、神は細部に宿るって言うし。
Didn't some famous architect say that? I believe that the saying's meant to caution against taking shortcuts through less important things, lest the project as a whole becomes a failure.
と言われてるけど、他にも諸説あるらしいよ。まあ言葉の由来はともかく、私幸せもそういうところあるかなってちょっと思う。ちっちゃな幸せがいろんなところにあって、それが集まって膨らんで大きな幸せになるみたいな。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what you mean. Maddie's voice is comfortable and relaxed. The scent of tea is tickling my nose. Time flows slowly, peacefully. None of this will ever happen again. Not after tonight.
本当にここへ帰ってきてよかったよ。なんていうのかな、これで物語はおしまいってつもりでページをめくったら、まだ小さなおまけが隠れてた。そんな感じ。
Maddie looks around. A lot must have changed. But this residence is no less her home than it was 100 years ago.
まあその分リツくんたちにはお世話になりまくっちゃったけど、心から感謝しております。
I'm really grateful to you as well.
本当？恨んでない？ちっとも？
Well, maybe a little. I shrug my shoulders jokingly.
ああ、やっぱり？
Maddie flashes a carefree smile as she watches me.
考えてみればとんでもない話だもんね。同じ相手のお見送りに2回も付き合わされるなんて。
That's certainly not a common occurrence, I'll give it that.
太宰治のエピソードで待つ身が辛いか待たせる身が辛いかってあるじゃない。見送るのと見送られるのだとどっちが辛いのかな。
You can't compare them like that.
まあそうだよね。いちごと桃はどちらが美味しいかなんて人によって変わるわけだし。
You can't just eat both to figure that out, though.
取り替えるわけにはいかないもんね、私たちは。
My heart skips a beat when I hear her say swamp places. She hasn't figured me out, right?
そろそろ行こっか。
Maddie glances at the clock, puts her cup down, and stands up. I follow suit. That both of us heading calmly towards death. Mary's praying from the bottom of her heart, just like she was last night. Because of that, there's blood trickling from the corner of her mouth, plain as day to see. There's nothing I can see now that will make Mary stop praying. Which means there's also nothing left to consider. I take a step forward. This is my last chance to save her. Before I met her, I lived day to day, saving girls who came to me for help. This is no different. Mary may have accepted that, but that does not mean she wants to die. She promised me that she do never again willingly choose death. If, in her heart, she still wants to live, then I have the right to save her.
そろそろ日の出だね。
Mary suddenly stops praying, slowly turning to face me.
最後まで見守ってくれてありがとう、リツくん。
Her expression is like a cloudless day. The very picture of an angel. You're more than welcome. She starts walking and I follow her right out of the chapel.
<sighs> 光のグラデーションだ。
Mary mutters to herself, looking up to the eastern sky.
白明とか有明とかあけぼのとか夜明けを表す言葉ってすごくたくさんあるけどさ、言葉だけじゃ全然言い表せないよね。こんなに綺麗なんだもん。
Yeah. For a moment, I forget my mission and find myself staring. We look in the same direction, our gaze captured by the same sight.
爽やかで気持ちのいい日になりそうだね。湿っぽいのは苦手だから。よかったよかった。
Mary looks so refreshed as one can be, even though this is to be the end. Nay, because this is the end. The time is now. I can do this. I throw my arms around Mary as the emotions within me come to a boiling point. My bag blocks out the sun, protecting her. I can't be without you. I won't let it happen.
リツくん。
Mary gently rubs my back as I squeeze out the words.
ありがとう。でも、もうどうしようもないんだよ。
She slowly shakes her head. Her reaction means nothing to me. I want to make her human, and I will!
動かないで。
A captivating sheen comes over her eyes as she looks into mine. I can't move. Not an arm, not a leg. It's like I've been turned to stone, through and through.
私も、リツくんとお別れするのは辛いよ。だけど、ごめんね。
There's no question about it, she's using her hypnotic eyes. The devil told me that, given my powers, this shouldn't work on me. However, Mary's vampiric powers have grown strong enough to overturn that hypothesis.
ごめん。ごめんね。本当に。ごめんね。
Wait, no. Those aren't the eyes of a vampire controlling someone. They're the tear-ridden eyes of a human girl who doesn't want to leave me. Only now do I finally understand. Mary's more human than anyone else out there. Kinder than any of us too. Willing to sacrifice herself to save others when there's still so much left she wants to do. In which case, I have a chance.
リツくん、最後の未練付き合ってくれるかな。
Mary slips out of my arms and wipes her tears. Then she takes my hands and smiles.
やめる時も健やかなる時も。
Ah, I know these words all too well. For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
幸も悩みも喜びも苦しみも共にし
Till death do us part.
誓います。
Mary says, interrupting me while staring straight into my
リ
eyes.
ツくんは
Her fingers slowly trace along my cheek.
誓ってくれないの？
I struggle to force out the words. Though I made my decision to see this through, these words are still hard to say. I don't. I slam my eyes shut and willingly summon that which lurks within. Mary's eyes open wide. I take a step forward towards her, fighting against the restraints of her hypnotic eyes. I'm willingly accounting for my powers, accepting them into me. Those demonic, evil powers that have sucked the negative emotions from so many girls. In hindsight, perhaps all of it was in preparation for this moment.
そんな、どうして？
Mary's eyes glisten hypnotically again. My power to no longer have any effect on me. Pitch black and demonic powers wells up from the deepest recesses of my being.
まさか、いつくん、ダメ、絶対ダメだよ。
Mary takes a few steps back, unable to believe what she's seeing. A haze sets over my mind. My thoughts are being crowded out by something that isn't me. But it's not in control. Not yet. I have no love to give, no love to share. For my love is a stolen love. I reach out and grab a firm hold on Mary's shoulders. Then I sink my teeth into her white neck. Her warm blood quenches my tongue and throat. Who knew a girl's blood could taste so sweet? A tremendous pleasure, intoxicating and rivaling any orgasm, takes over my being. Mary falls limp, her arms dangling by her side. Her weight increases in my arms. There is no pain in her voice, only rapture. Her negative emotions are, of course, being stolen by me. I will achieve both of our desires, hers to keep living and mine to save her. For that, I need to take away all of her suffering. Badum. My heart pounds stronger than it ever has before. The evil within me meets a vampiring demon in her and expands exponentially. I'm burning up, my blood boiling. A dark fog encroaches on my vision and my consciousness. I'm no longer myself. A dazzling ray of sun at the corner of my eye is the last thing I see. Before my mind falls into darkness. A phone is ringing. I can hear a phone ringing somewhere in the pitch black darkness. Where am I? What became of me? I don't know. My extremities feel vague, fuzzy. It's just cold. I feel nothing except a chill passing through me. The phone is still ringing. For some reason, it's making me irritable. I had to answer it. Is it still you? Yes. As I focus on the tools of the sound, the feeling comes back to my body. What? I take several deep breaths, focusing on the feeling of my heart and lungs. I can feel it all now. My torso, my shoulders, my limbs. It seems that you've been lying face up. I push my elbows to the ground as I get up. Mary? Instinct makes me call someone's name, and upon hearing my own voice, a fog over my mind begins to clear. I remember. I embrace the evil within me in order to save Mary from going to her death. In theory, the immense power I awakened should have stoned the demon out of Mary, though I have no idea whether things went to plan or not. At the very least, I know I've been engulfed. That's the meaning behind the world of darkness I find myself in. I did what I could, right? Oh? I guess that's where the sound is coming from. It's barely clearly a phone box. As out of place as it is, there is no point thinking about it. I don't think this world makes sense at all. Hello? I answered the call.
おはようございます。
A very familiar voice greets me. Morning. Are you the devil? Or...
その悪魔ですよ。ただし、今の僕の言葉は、あの方の言葉でもある。
The me inside me, you mean? The savior of demonkind. That goofer.
表現に正確を期すなら、もはやあなたの方があの方の中にあるわけですが。まあ、今は一つの存在です。もはや区別する意味もないかと。
So I get swallowed up, huh?
ええ。今のあなたは消えかけのろうそく。それもじきに消える。しかし、あなたのおかげで、あの方はすこぶる快適に目を覚まされた。まあ、短かったとはいえ、主従で結ばれていた間柄です。ささやかながら、お礼でも。
I did? I don't understand.
それはもちろん、メアリー・ハーカーの血のことですよ。実に素晴らしい目覚めの一杯です。
I remain silent as the devil explains. I see. They still haven't gotten it yet.
吸血鬼の魔は、そこらの人間とはわけが違うのです。たった一滴でも、あの方の奇跡はさらに輝きを増す。だから、あなたが完全消滅する前に一言、お礼の言葉を伝えたかった。
It's a victorious, ridiculing tone. The natural state of someone who believes their plans have played out perfectly.
さして残り時間もありませんが、時世の句くらい聞き届けましょうか。
Thanks, but no thanks. I don't plan on going anywhere.
いや失礼。まさかあなたがそこまで往生際の悪い人だとは思わなかったもので。
This has been my plan all along.
Huh?
I would happily have died if it meant saving Mary. That's the mindset I was in when I called upon the other. But this was never anything more than a way to prevent her death. If there are risks to be taken, then I'll take them myself. That's what this is.
話が見えませんね。恐怖のあまり発狂しましたか。これだから人間の精神構造はよくわからない。奇跡を信じるのはいいですが、あなたに味方した神が今までいましたか。
I don't believe in miracles of God. The miracles I believe in come not from God's grace, but from the human heart.
最後まで面白かったような、意味がわからないような、退屈はしませんでした。でも時間切れのようです。あの方の中で真っ暗に溶けてください。
As if one cue, the world begins to warp. An invisible pressure assails me from all sides. And yet I remain standing uncrushed.
なんですそれは。
I look around to see clusters of power surrounding me, emitting a gentle light. I can differentiate one from the next, but I know that these are the girls from whom I've saved. One extraordinarily large cluster floats before me. This is what's protecting me.
その巨大な力はまさか。しかしなぜ吸血鬼の力が人間であるあなたの味方をするというのです。
I said that you still hadn't gotten it. Your arrogance is what makes you short-sighted. You made a crucial mistake. If Mary's unique vampire traits had disappeared, then I imagine I would have as well. However, I took it inside of me. I mean, Mary has always been human, right from the start.
そんなバカな話が。
Fuck you. It's now clear that our positions are reversed. I may still not believe in God, but I begin to pray from the bottom of my heart. Let there be light. And there was. The final one of Mary's story. Good morning. I see to an empty room as I sit up in bed. I glance over at my clock, tells me that this is the time I usually wake up at. I must have been out for an entire day. It's kind of scary how one's lifestyle can be so ingrained into their body. The body runs automatically, bringing you back into your normal routine without you having to so much as think about it. I'm still exhausted though. I get myself dressed, my mind's still a hazy mess. I need to clean the chapel. Huh? Upon entering the chapel, I perform my usual checks. And now that spot in the place is in need of cleaning. The altar is in order, the windows sparkling, and there's barely a speck of dust to be found on the floor. Wasn't this clean when I left yesterday? Something feels off, but I was rather preoccupied with Mary. I can't blame myself for having bad memories of everything else. It's only at this point when I have a realization. What happened to Mary? And why was I even in bed? She brought you to there, most likely. I forced my sleepy mind into action as I dig through my recent memories. I accepted the evil within me and drank Mary's blood. Then I confronted it in the dark world, where I managed to defeat it, I think. But that's where my memories end. Was I able to save Mary? Well, why was I sleeping in my own room? Maybe everything that's happened since last night was all a dream? I could even be dreaming at this very second. I don't understand what's going on at all. And yet, most strangely, I don't feel panicked. I can't really explain it, but it doesn't feel like there's a need to be. Everything is calm, peaceful, and exceedingly normal. It's really warm today, huh? I should have dressed lighter. Well, guess there's no need to clean here. Following my usual daily routine, my next task is preparing breakfast. If this is the real world, then I should meet someone there.